say you're good at upholstery, it's like, yes, I do gamer chairs for podcasts. You know what I mean?
The podcast economy.
Yeah, everything has become TikTok and Reels, even real jobs. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you see like a doctor on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's like, here are the 5 rashes you need to avoid. It's like, why are you doing this? Aren't you getting like, you make a ton of money?
I had this phase, so for this podcast, I started another YouTube account with its own new, fresh algorithm. And I don't know if you guys have started a YouTube account in the last 2 years, but yeah, just like, it's crazy, like the algorithms, the way they work. So I accidentally watched this video of a priest who was like, made like clickbait videos. They're like 5 ways to get to heaven. And then all my entire feed was religious for months.
Oh yeah, yeah. I get this. I get a lot of like Christian stuff on Instagram because I initially was like, it'd be like really insanely weird Christian stuff of like how to be faithful to your husband, and then like as a bit I would send that to like Cameron or something. You know what I mean? But then it's like, if you share a video, it's like, oh, you really like this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And now I get all this stuff that's like, how to be a faithful wife. I'm like, knock it off. I don't know.
Hey man, I want to cheat. Don't give me this bad advice.
My mom described my dad's TikTok algorithm once as 50-year-old women who are getting divorced and crying about it. And that was his entire feed, which I don't know how that happened.
Your dad's just watching that in bed.
It's like, I can do this so fast.
I think it's crazy that your dad's on TikTok and then your mom even knows about his algorithm.
Oh yeah.
That's like...
Well, they're like 55.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's...
I guess adults are on... Adults.
Adults.
30. I'm literally 30. People's adults.
Yeah.
Adults. But I guess adults are on TikTok.
Yeah.
Dude, you see that thing where you can merge your algorithm now on Reel? Like
You can, with another person, it's kind of like a replacement for sex.
Yeah, but it's like a thing you can do for real.
With another person.
Yes.
Wow.
We'll do it after. We'll do it afterwards. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you wear a condom, dude. You merge your algorithms.
Yeah.
Guys, don't judge me after we merge. Have you ever done the Spotify thing that's like blend?
Oh yeah.
That's fun. But that just is like their song, your song. There's, you know, but I guess that makes
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it's still fun though. But then you get the ones that are both.
Oh,
which is the best if you both like a song.
Okay, yeah. But I was hoping I would find new songs that neither of us had listened to that like kind of guessed we would both like. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, that'd be next level.
Like, here's some songs you have. Here's some songs you have. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. True.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, I'll take this.
Get on.
Watching blending reels, and then it's like a dancing teen, and you're like, whoa, that's yours. That's for sure. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was it?
This is Riffipedia. This is a podcast where we riff on random Wikipedia articles. We go to Wikipedia, hit the random article button, and riff on anything that pops up. Today I'm joined by 2 very special guests. One is the returning Benny Feldman, who's kind of guest host role because Matt is on some bachelor weekend.
I'm not Raina's.
Yes.
Now.
And then we're honored to have Nathan Hare of Canada, a TikTok fame, vaguely, but JFL credit now, right? Is that the, I don't know how to do.
Nah, I don't need to do any credits.
Yeah. Nathan's very funny. I saw him for the first time like multiple years ago where he was in a video reacting to The Grinch. That was a classic OG video.
Oh, that might have been. I wonder what the first one I saw from you was. It might have been that.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how actually, honestly, I met a lot of people off that video.
Huh.
Or like through Twitter.
Met the Grinch.
I met the Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time I like right around the time that video came out, I got asked to remake it a lot for like people's like pets. For like birthday gifts. I'd be like, oh, my girlfriend loves that video. Can you do a video of you doing the Grinch, but with their pet, with whatever?
People are so odd.
I don't know, isn't that strange?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I did it once. Very odd.
Did you get paid?
You should post that reel.
I should post that reel. Someone came in one of my stand shows in Toronto and was like, selfie filmed me and was like, can you do the Grinch thing? While I was like afterwards at the bar with my friends. I was like, I hate that.
Did you do it?
I did do it, yeah. But then I was like, okay, I don't remember the lines. If you know the lines, I can do it. And they knew the lines.
Oh,
so I was like, okay, respect, you're a true Nathan Head.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, it's a crazy video to have people ask you to recreate because it's like, yeah, that's just weird.
It's so weird. I did it like once for someone's pet because it's always like they are so nice. They're like, hey, that's like my girlfriend's like favorite video, and I want to surprise her, and it would just be like so like she would never expect it. Like no worries if you can. I was like, okay, sure. But then you do it, and you're like, what was like, oh my god. Cuckoo is so awesome. And they're like, yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of the pet at the bottom of the screen. They're like, that's insane. That is really well.
Yeah, you should post that.
I really should. I mean, I guess I have it somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't send it somewhere. Yeah.
They really want you to do it as like it's like your girlfriend's like a Christmas present, and you do it and you get her name wrong and you ruin her Christmas.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
In character as the Grinch ruined.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm sorry to bring up a sore subject on the pod. But sick. Does anyone want to hit? So the friend of Mark wants to left. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna hit the Windows G on this to record my screen. Sick. Okay. Now we're good. Who wants to hit it? Anyone? Benny, you want to hit first?
I'm hovering. All right, I got it. Here we go.
Yeah.
Around the World Under the Sea. The movie. It's a movie, a film.
By Andrew Martin.
Around the World Under the Sea.
When did that come out?
You can also you look it up on yours.
Steampunk vibes. Honestly,
it
slaps. Oh yeah. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know how to use a PC.
Oh yeah. This happens. I can get you there, and then it's pretty easy.
Start. Oh, here we go. Google Chrome. I know my way around Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then
this poster's sick. This is like it's honestly it's just 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Hold your breath.
Yeah, it literally like mentions Jules Verne, not credited, but his influence. It's like, yeah. And it seems like it's just basically a knockoff of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
There's a lot of talk back in the day of around the world.
Yeah,
No one really cares anymore. Yeah. Like traveling, no one really cares anymore. Around the world.
I was thinking, if Pangea was still a thing, people would be making like travel vlogs, like doing the perimeter and shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, it's a 1966 science fiction film directed by some guy, starring some people, and it follows the adventures of a crew of the deep diving nuclear powered civilian research submarine Hydronaut. I mean, literally, it's just like the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues. It's a submerged circumnavigation of the world to plant monitoring sensors on the ocean floor. The whole scientists better predict and predict earthquakes. Okay, so it's like a kind of like, it seems like it's kind of like a corny, scienced up, like pro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it seems like they had the technology of submarines that were invented like 25 years earlier, and they're like, well, we got to make a movie about this.
Yeah,
this is basically like their Jexy.
What's the Jexy?
I don't know what that is. The movie with the movie that's basically like what is it? It was the guy from Workaholics, Adam Devine, and he has Siri, but it's called Jexy, and it becomes evil and takes over his life.
Oh, nice.
But I just mean it in the way that it's like technology comes out and then they have a movie premise about it.
Yeah, they have like a kind of a lazy movie premise.
That's got to be the first time anyone has ever had that thought that Around the World Under the Sea is the 60s Jexy. I want to do movie reviews.
Thought just dropped.
I just thought something for the first time ever.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I've never heard of that movie ever. So
it left such a big impression on me.
It's one of the things where I feel like I've seen or heard of most movies that have ever existed, especially in the last 20 years.
Yeah.
So to hear one that is completely foreign to me, I can't believe it.
2019.
And then to compare that to a 1966 sci-fi film, which has this is notable for Wikipedia in terms of like. It has the directors and actors have Wikipedia pages. It's Andrew Martin and Lloyd Bridges, who I don't really know who they are.
Lloyd Bridges is in Airplane, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, is he the sexy guy? Well, the child molester guy? Who's like, you ever wrestle that guy?
I think that's him. I haven't seen Airplane.
No, the reception was pretty bad. 2.5 stars. Praising the underwater camera work but finding the story lacking.
The Encyclopedia of Science Fiction found the movie hackneyed, but that the underwater sequences filmed by Rico Browning were good.
Film Affinity found the movie to have its moments, but that overall the movie was boring.
That's a pretty big criticism.
Also, how is that a professional review? Has its moments, but overall boring.
It is 1966. They don't have real shit.
The movie reviews back in the day was just like, I don't know, it wasn't made for me.
Yeah.
The music was by Harry Suckman.
Wow.
Harry Suckman. You got all three. Sorry, that's kind of what's it called? Non sequitur, but.
Yeah, that's true. That's the man's name.
Yeah, you know it's a good movie when all the characters are identified first as Doctor.
Yeah. It does seem. Yeah, I don't know. It does seem like it's basically taking 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and kind of like shoehorning in like a very science-oriented, like pro, like earthquake monitoring message in some way. I mean, obviously, I have not seen this movie. But just a surface level read of it, it's like they're like, how the plot is to plant monitoring sensors? That sucks.
Yeah, that would help though, I guess, but that's kind of it.
Like the plot in, if you read this plot, at no point does it mention like character conflict.
Oh wait, but hold on, no. Along the way, the crew must deal with underwater exploding volcanoes and giant eels. So no conflict.
But there's no character.
Oh no, but the crew does not get along. It notes specifically, especially the crew member wants, it doesn't say which one, wants to use the submarine to reach a shipwreck that holds a safe containing diamonds and pearls.
Yeah, but that's not that particularly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're not compelled by that.
I'm not compelled by this. Like if the plot, like if you're able to just simply go, like they kind of don't get along, but then it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like that. You know, what about the plot? The plot should be like two brothers who have a falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it should that should.
It should be
it should matter.
What's
the
it should be a real pain, but in a submarine.
That would be great.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the poster's sick though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a great poster.
I like the Rico Browning guy who recorded the underwater scenes was a stunt performer, and he was in he did underwater stunt work. He was the creature from the Black Lagoon in 1954.
Cool.
So he just loved fucking water. And he was also Gill Man.
He's really handsome with the mask off.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
With the mask off.
Yeah, but he had to cover his face. That guy's kind of, yeah.
In the swamp costume, ugly as sin. You down to who? You want it next? Who wants the?
You want it?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Where's the button?
I'm learning as I go. This wiki.
It's the hamburger thing on the top left. Has the random article.
Oh yeah. Random article. Oh man. Chris Conybeare, a retired Australian senior public servant.
How you spell that?
Chris.
Oh yeah.
And then Conybe.
Bear like the animal.
Bear like the animal.
Got it.
Oh, this guy.
The fuck?
In office.
Yes.
He basically was in. I'm just like trying to see. He was in office 6 years.
He was in the Department of Immigration and Ethnic Affairs. You ever have an ethnic affair?
Can I offer you a suggestion?
Yeah.
People should probably click a random article until they find one they like.
No, I think the point is that it's supposed to suck a little bit, but we can go through it quick.
The point of the podcast is it's supposed to suck a little. No, the point of the
What's
point of
the
article-
challenge?
Yeah, absolutely.
The challenge is that you have your face with Chris Conybeare, and you're like, fuck, what do I do with
Let's
this?
do it. Let's figure it out. Conybeare.
Yeah, the crazy thing about this is he was the head of this department, and it says nothing about what he did at all.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
And in the 90s, too, it's like they have records of it. He didn't do shit.
Yeah.
What do you think they have? Why do you think they have this?
Oh, probably Aborigine people, is my guess.
Oh, okay. So
But also immigration, so a lot of people from Asia immigrate to Australia as well.
No, I guess
Department only existed from
Oh shit.
1987 to 1993.
Oh no! Well, actually,
Oh wait,
I
it's
guess-
even
I guess-
worse.
I guess
1993. It only existed for 3 years, from 93 to 96.
Well, I guess I'm thinking, like, why do you think they have this particular guy also? Like, does he seem
in
important?
Wikipedia. Yeah.
Like, is he, like, particularly... It's like, none of these things are interesting. Like, it's not like, and we have him in here because also he did a thing.
Well, yeah. If you scroll down, if you look at the references and further reading, there's an article from 1995 called "Walking the Talk: A New Breed of Leader" in the Australian Public Service, which I don't really know what that means.
I clicked the first link, it didn't go anywhere. It's not a real citation, or I don't know.
This guy could be made up. I don't even know if he's real.
Yeah, I'm like, are these links even
What fun photo.
legit?
This feels like one that he made. I guess he would probably put his picture up though.
Is he still alive?
It's funny to make a
He was in
Wikipedia
office
article.
until 93. Yeah.
You're like, I need a Wikipedia article. But you're retired. It's like so far in the past.
Damn. Well, we can skip through this one. It's not really. This guy sucks. Chris Coney Bear, fuck you.
Wait,
If you're
is there a
alive.
talk page? You ever go to the talk page? of
Oh yeah,
articles?
wait.
I'm going to the talk.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nothing.
There's one big thing that's like, hello, fellow Wikipedians.
Yes.
I have just modified one external link on Chris Coney Bear. Please take a moment to review my edit.
Oh, just so you know, that's a bot that says that. Isn't that crazy? It's a bot that says "Hello, my fellow Wikipedians," which is creepy.
Oh gee.
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody has ever even talked about this guy in the. Was there an edit? Okay, I'm going to
Delete the article. Delete the article live on the podcast. Fuck this guy.
Can I view the history?
Yeah, you delete that article and then like you see a bunch of tweets that are like, does anyone know who led the Department of Immigration and Ethnic Affairs? No one can figure it out.
Okay, so somebody named Claire made it in 2014. Somebody named Occult Zone edited it 6 months later. 2 years later, it was edited by Cyberbot. And then another 2 years, somebody named Nat. And then another 2 years, Geritry. And then 4 years later, somebody named, there were two bots. I'm going to go to Claire's profile.
Wait, what? Those names,
I'm
those
gonna-
usernames sound like I'm picturing them in like so many monitors, and it's like the Matrix with like the code running, and they're like, trying to get like Chris's Wikipedia.
Have you ever been on an editor's page? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Editors?
I went to the first
Oh,
person
yeah,
who
yeah.
made this page to see who she is. Her name is Claire. She lives in Canberra, Australia. Is this? I like the idea of an endless summer.
What? Wait, hold on. I gotta go. I started. I hit a new random article button, but I gotta find this woman.
Oh, you would? Oh,
Yeah, but hold on. Wait. Is it in the View History tab?
yeah. I went to revision history.
Claire. Spelled like Claire Donahue's name.
Why am I feeling that's his daughter or something?
Claire, no, her name's Claire Spring. So what, the reason, if you become a Wikipedia editor, you have your own Wikipedia page. It's crazy. She likes drinking teas and then ditto alcohol and cocktails. So she just likes kind of everything.
I love leading with tea. That sounds like she has a drinking problem. Such a funny way of like referring to it.
Her partner Joshua and her have been together since 2005, but they're not married. But he really likes American sports.
This is so funny that it's like, do you think she just made enough of those pages just so she could make her own?
Yeah.
Like her own page is longer than that other guy's.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's Chris Coney Bear's opinion
Who
on
is
tea
this?
and cocktails?
She's 37. We have her exact birthday
Why
and
is
where
this-
she went to college.
We should
So weird.
send her a card. Send her a card and a little thing of Lipton and like some cocktail mix. What's her partner's name?
This feels invasive. If I'm being honest, like if it's
Should we delete this
This
thing?
is like this is no. This is public info.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, why is there like a MySpace page for like?
How do I get
Well,
there?
Well, so
Let me see.
the reason, so more line up here. So she's from Canberra, Australia. The article about this guy from 1995 is
It's
also is Canberra as well. The Canberra Times. So this guy must be like a local politician in Canberra, Australia, and Claire knows about him.
Not
Interesting.
And she's been on Wikipedia for 19 years, and she's 37, so since she's 18.
Can you see like a list of stuff they've made?
This is crazy.
She's created 837 articles.
Wait, how do you see the How do you see that list of those?
I don't know if that's the list. Well,
really
this person has
good
created
at
0.01% of all Wikipedia articles.
Wow.
Wait, you go on a talk page for people?
Oh shit. Orphan non-image vaporized. 4 years ago, you wrote, I have expanded the Australia section, but it's messy and without direction. I could do with some help because I don't know how to best organize this. The entire article about Australian infanticide was vaporized from Wikipedia in 2008. Cheers. He said cheers after saying that.
Okay, basically, going through this person, it seems like they're a Wikipedia person in Australia who just sort of updates Wikipedia Australia.
Yeah, they
Micro crap.
had a Canberra meetup in 2018 on January 20th at 7 p.m. So we could have gone to that
That's
7 years ago.
Canberra Wikipedia, so expensive. We all fly there. We do a tea house crawl with Claire.
This is so weird.
Canberra. Wait, Australia. Where is that? Oh, Canberra.
Oh, she's got a series of. Okay, so a lot of these talks are things replying to her, and she's got a series of things where it's like orphaned, non-free image. She keeps getting these. She keeps putting images on Wikipedia and getting flagged as this is not currently. It's either claimed as fair use or is not currently in use in any articles.
Oh yeah.
And she's doing that over and over again. Sorry, what?
No, I was just gonna say. I just kind of looking up this city that they're from. I just realized something. I think my girlfriend's cousin lives there and works for their government because that's like the capital where the government is. So there's a chance that we might have a connection to Claire.
That's cool. We gotta follow that up. We gotta show her this. There's a really weird thing from 2023 that says you are missed. It's somebody named Jaratry wrote to Jaratry, or I can't tell. They're currently trying to fathom Federal Administration of Transport in Oz. Don't really know what that is. Have stumbled upon your good work on outlining things and your editing of the labyrinthian inventions of Fed Polys. Trust you are well and might return sometime. Meanwhile, keep warm. Jaratry.
Huh.
So she hasn't been on Wikipedia page in a while.
Wow.
Oh man. Fascinating. Also, I like the going down the rabbit hole of a page. And
Yeah.
being like,
Yeah.
who made this?
We've never done this before, yeah.
Yeah.
This is deep, this is scary.
We're gonna, yeah.
Okay, now we can hit the next one.
Hit that random, baby.
Rain Group. Rain like Hanes underwear. Group is an Indian industrial conglomerate headquartered in Chennai. Beginning as a dealer for automobile trucks and auto parts in Madras in the 1920s, Rain has grown to encompass 10 different companies as of 2013, so like 12 years ago.
Whoa. They did like 50 billion in sales in 2012.
Well, that's US 620 million. They did 50 billion rupees, which is still.
Oh, the rupee symbol is cool. I don't think I've ever really seen this.
Yeah, it looks like a lightning bolt. Looks like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Damn.
They've dominated the domestic Indian auto component space for decades. Interesting. So this, I imagine a lot of people in India are familiar with this company.
Yeah. Well, it
If
sounds.
you're in
I can't tell what happened to them because all the info's from 2020. There's the most recent update that they have manufacturing base. They have a facility in Russellville, Kentucky.
Whoa.
Oh, they're in the defense manufacturing.
Yeah. Dang. So there's some guy in Kentucky that's working for the Rain Group right now. Damn.
Rain.
There's so much fucking shit in the world.
Yeah, this is crazy.
What the fuck? Moneycontrol.com ran a video story about succession planning in the Rain Group and how dynastic rules are accepted in Indian business while they are opposed in politics. Okay, so the Rain Group has dynastic rule. What is moneycontrol.com?
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
But is that also Indian?
Yeah, it's an Indian website.
Indian media conglomerate.
And with Rahul Joshi as the managing director.
I'm gonna open up moneycontrol.com.
Where this is we're on Madison here.
Moneycontrol.com. That's a great domain.
Money control. Fellas, go to moneycontrol.com.
Go to the actual website.
Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, it immediately. I had a. I gave you a website. Watch out! It's gonna pop up with download Chrome.
Oh no, I mean I have Chrome.
Oh, I got. Well, I guess I didn't mean I just got some sort of pop up.
Oh yeah, I have ad blockers on my computer.
Well, brother.
Oh, you can get instant loans up to 50 lakhs. I don't know how much that money that is.
Trump, yeah.
Priyanka Chopra's on here, which is kind of what you would expect, I guess.
This is like, yeah, it's like what Yahoo used to be.
Yeah, it's kind of Wall Street Journal vibes too.
I might make moneycontrol.com my homepage. Every day.
Yeah, I think that's like, there's a Findom porn website that like wanted to have moneycontrol.com as their name.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck is this?
This is the pop-ups are non-stop.
I haven't experienced like a full pop-up like that before. Full screen, like you can't even. And then when you go close video, it's like, are you sure you want to close? You'll lose your reward.
Wow. Yeah.
Definitely not closing.
I've got a Windows security thing that said this pop-up is blocked by your IT security.
Oh yeah. That's my laptop. Yeah.
Instant cash. Wait.
Don't hit any of that stuff. Just go back to Wikipedia. Don't hit
instant cash 50, but it's we could win 50 locks.
That's why I said 50 locks. I don't know how much money that is.
Yeah.
So basically, please
go back to Wikipedia.
I closed it. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, apparently it's a real thing.
Nathan, do you want to hit the next one?
Sure.
Hit that next one.
Let's do it. Arnold. I got a really similar one. Oh, it's a toy company. Arnold is what it's called. And then in brackets it says models.
Oh, I like models, you know.
It's a, model.
Oh, wow.
They produce an extensive line of model ships, dollhouse items, and other toys.
So it looks like a lot of toy trains.
Yeah.
Tin.
Though in 1935 they hired Max Ernst as the director. Ernst, not to be confused with the German realist artist of the same name, was a significant factor in the future of Arnold. So, not really related to this, but the Max Ernst, who's the German realist, that guy's a Nazi, right?
I don't know. I have no idea.
German painter in school.
Nuremberg. Oh, it's in Germany. Oh no, it's headquarters in the United Kingdom. But
We'll do Control F Nazi.
I can't tell. It's in Germany a little bit. But...
No, the word Nazi does not pop up.
Yeah, well, they probably did that on purpose.
Germany.
The Nuremberg was badly damaged by Allied bombers during World War II. And at the end of the war, all of the Arnold facilities were in ruins. So I don't know what they were doing, but we bombed them.
Damn. Do you guys ever play with toys?
Yeah, for sure.
Or model, or like
train
stuff?
No, never really train stuff.
No. My mom told me and my dad that old people like every 45-year-old man in like 1975 had like a train set in the garage, and he would fucking
that's such a thing. I haven't actually seen one in a really long time, but yeah. Someone's dad has the full thing, full track with like creating a whole town.
Sometimes at a party when there's like a projector or like any sort of screen that's doing something like kind of ambient, I like to put on model trains.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Matt's version of that is he'll put on like sea life, like undersea life.
That, I was gonna say I'll do that, or like surfing videos.
Yeah.
Relaxing to watch.
My model train story is there was a model, the Pennsylvania Model Train Museum was right by my friend's house growing up, and it was there forever. It was just this building. It was empty parking lot all the time, and like about high school, we'd seen it enough that we tried to go in there, and they were like, "Oh, you can't come in here." And we're like, "What? It's like a museum. It's like open to the public." And they're like, "No, no one's allowed in here."
What the fuck?
I think they just didn't want high school students in there, but it was just like some guy's train collection that he tricked into being a museum.
That's in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah.
I think I've been. I don't know if I've got a vague memory of seeing in from like is there like a window
Oh, I don't know. There's
I don't
train
know.
shit in Pittsburgh. It's not that for sure.
Right.
It's kind of in the weird suburbs. It's like out of the city.
Oh, man,
yeah.
I should have back then. I feel like, but I just like, in my mind, I've walked past a model train place and looked at it and like,
Oh yeah. Well, also Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood has a bunch of model train shit, and that's Pittsburgh.
oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's such a guy that like he for sure would go home and be like,
Oh yeah, totally.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Did you have that in Canada?
Which
Mr.
train?
Rogers?
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never watched that, but my dad loved it. So I feel like it was like not on for me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
he died. I remember he died in 2002 or something, and he was like a local celebrity. So like I remember him dying. That was like maybe the
He's
first.
Pittsburgh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
oh shit.
That was like maybe the first
That's
person I ever understood the concept of death at all. Was a class hamster in preschool, and then Mr. Rogers.
Wow.
But he was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Were you like a lamb chop? I think lamb chops Canadian, like the sheep of it.
Oh, lamb chops. What is that?
I don't know.
We were talking about this because
Yeah, that came up
was it
last
with
night.
you? I was talking about 16.
Oh yeah.
16 is fucking awesome. I love that show. I love that you watched it. As a show about a Canadian mall.
Yeah.
Lamb chops TV show. Yeah, it's so weird the stuff that like crosses the border and what does
Yeah.
it.
I remember I watched with a girl. I had a situationship with a girl, and we were watching old Christmas like specials from like those kind of TV shows for
Yeah.
kids. And I figured out lamb chop must be very Canadian because there's like a celebrity guests on with
Yeah.
lamb chop for Christmas, and they were like all Canadian actors. I think maybe Kyle MacLachlan was on. He's not Canadian, right? I don't know, but no, he's not. Never mind, not him. But like, not Kyle. I'm thinking of the dad in Twin Peaks, whose hair goes white. Have you guys seen Twin Peaks?
Oh, Ray Wise.
Yeah, Ray Wise is
Yeah.
on it for some reason.
Oh wow. Creepy for a kids show.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm rewatching Twin Peaks right now. Actually.
Oh, it's good. Yeah.
It's so good. Oh, it's the best. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
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 I love that show so much.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, this company created the scale of like what is something called N scale. So like it's a popular scale of rail like so that they can be compatible with other systems of train.
Oh.
So that's probably
That's kinda
the
cool.
mark that
Yeah.
they left on the world.
Yeah, we glossed over this because we're not that interested in it, but out there
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some guy who's obsessed. He's like, oh, Arnold trains? Those are the best.
Yeah.
I bet they-
What the hell? How do they not know about this?
Expensive. Oh yeah. But it brings a lot of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Twin Peaks is great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that random button.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
who's ready? Oh, hell yeah. Saperda tetrastigma. It's a type of beetle. This is how you're gonna spell that.
Whoa, short.
Super duh.
Yeah. SAPERDA space tetrastigma.
Whoa.
Dude, we gotta end this tetrastigma, dude. That's okay with me.
It was described. What was like 1879 that they
Oh.
discovered it.
Dude, hover over Walter Bates, the Henry Bates dude. That guy
Whoa.
looks crazy.
Where is he? Oh, Henry. Oh, yeah. That's the kind of guy I like to
He
see.
gave the first scientific account of mimicry in animals.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
Wow, he's famous for his expeditions to the rainforest of the Amazon
I'm okay with this guy.
with Alfred Wallace. Oh shit, okay.
Do you know who Alfred Wallace is?
Isn't that that guy that came up with the theory at the same time that Darwin did or something? It
Oh,
was
maybe, I don't know. I just was kind of going to try to catch you in a...
Oh yeah, it seems like that.
I thought it
You're
was
totally right.
Yeah. But yeah.
Probably, yeah.
He independently conceived the theory of evolution through natural selection. Damn.
No one talks about him, man.
That's right.
Parallel thought.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna come up with that theory.
You stole my
Is it
bit,
in
man.
This is funny. It's like, have you heard of this theory before? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but I don't know.
Yeah. They did that with gravity, too. Is there's another, what, Leibniz or whatever, also
I
came
can
with
have a
gravity?
hair.
What?
Yeah.
My pear hit him in the head, and there was like something there.
A different kind of fruit.
Yeah.
Well, you have the sour gravity. You have that
I
joke.
do,
yeah.
I do. This guy DM'd me. He was like, "That's my favorite joke, but my girlfriend hates it." And I'm like, "Don't tell me that."
Why? Dude, that's not a hateable joke at all.
I think that some people, I think that if you don't want to imagine what it means, then it means nothing. You know what I mean? It's like
That's
if you're not-
beautiful.
That's what you should say. Anytime a joke doesn't work, anytime. If you don't want to imagine what it means, then it means nothing. That's why you're not laughing.
I think it's like it's like
Cool.
yeah,
I know what you mean. Yeah.
It's like if you grew up, I think like if you've seen a lot of like Gushers commercials or like kind of things where it's like, you know, some sort of flubber-esque green orb glowing. Like if you like that aesthetic, you're gonna get it. But if you didn't, if you haven't grown up on like, you know, Ben 10 type green glowing.
Yeah, if you're not watching
energy,
Ben 10, you'd be like, why don't they kiss even though they're cousins? You're not gonna understand the joke.
But do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I think if you had a different media diet,
It's also
Yeah.
it's kind of a guy's joke.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But for that specific reason of, if you like the idea of green glowing energy.
Yeah, or like
Yeah.
Warhead's candy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely don't
Yeah.
make a video of you doing that joke for his girlfriend's birthday.
Or her pet.
I wonder what the fuck
Her
is.
pet. You can change it to be about your pet.
Yeah. Yeah, if Isaac Newton ate your girlfriend's pussy, he would have came up with sour grass.
Oh!
That's Lord. You DM him that, and he's like, I hate. Like, why would you say that to me?
Yeah.
Want to hear a different version of that joke?
Sure.
It's the apple hits Isaac Newton in the nuts. He discovers to be the first guy to go, oh! That's the whole idea.
Wow.
That's dumb as hell. One more. Isaac Newton catches the apple in his mouth like a dog.
True. The dog. Oh yeah.
Just Isaac is falling.
Wait, I need to hear the original one though, because I only kind
Oh,
of got
shit.
through context.
Isaac
I think
Newton
I
gets
know
hit in the head with a Granny Smith apple and discovers sour gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have heard that.
Yeah,
one,
you're jaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Can't even imagine it. Okay, I'm gonna hit the article
Cool,
now.
cool.
BCL-M5. Can you guys see this? BCL-M5 is an armored personnel carrier manufactured in Algeria by the central logistics base of Benny Feldman,
Ah,
which is a public, industrial, and commercial establishment, in parentheses, epic,
dude, wait, click on the photo.
under the
faces
Algerian
are whited
measure
out.
codes. Oh,
Whoa.
fuck.
This is like a hard. This is like
Oh,
we're like not
fuck.
allowed to know who they are ass image.
Dude, that's like, that's crazy. That's not just like whited out. That's like pixelized out.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
spooky. Somebody did that in fucking MS Paint.
Oh, that's weird.
And they also got
Yeah,
like there's like a title on the building, I think. And they
Yeah.
changed that.
Oh, that they
I-
covered up.
I thought maybe they just like accidentally.
Wow.
did it.
Actually, that could be
Just
totally
making sure they
possible,
like
too.
check
Yeah.
the paint is working.
It's similar to a Russian BTR, which I don't know if you guys ever played the Battlefield video games. You can drive a BTR in those video games.
I always remember like the healing in those games. Like you could break all the walls, but then also the healing was you would just go with like a health.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be good.
Yeah, or you just throw a med kit at a guy and he stands in it.
Yeah.
But this is crazy. They used this in the Algerian Civil War in the 90s.
Huh.
So this vehicle was designed by Algerians to kill other Algerians.
Well, I don't know if it was designed for that.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was used for that.
It has a protection against IEDs and mines.
Huh. Wow. Yeah, it stands pretty high up. It's not. It doesn't have like. It's not like a tank. What I was just saying wheels.
It's kind of built like a
Tank-
Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's not tank treads. It's wheels. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what a Cybertruck wants to be, but instead it's way cooler.
Yeah.
Or the BTR is cooler, by the way, not the fucking Cybertruck.
Hmm.
It's 100% locally manufactured, so it's kind of good for jobs. This is another one like the trains one that there's one guy who knows everything about this on the internet. It was used by the Algerian People's National Army, which is the military of Algeria. Oh, the logo for that is sick. It's a gold emblem.
Ooh. Oh wow. It's like not even a flag. It's just like here's a chunk of gold.
Yeah.
Are you on the PNA?
What?
Are you also on the PNA page briefly? No. I was just checking out the People's National Army.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
This picture is actually spooky. This probably will be a clip that I'll use because this picture is like genuinely like one of the craziest things I've ever seen on Wikipedia.
So that's
Yeah, it looks like a true crime.
It's fucking terrifying.
It's really freaky.
They're
Also, it would. I
cozy.
could see this being a really sick, like Death Grips.
Oh yeah, I feel like it has huge album cover vibes. I'm actually gonna save this down.
Wait, is the guy in the
It's a
middle?
new tab for later.
I was trying to figure out what the guy in the middle was doing with his hand, but I think it's whited out too.
Wait. Oh shit. Wait.
It's hard to tell. Like I think he's
I'm in
holding.
Control zoom.
I think he's holding something. That's
No. He's just doing. He's pointing to the guy on the left, going, "This guy did it. This guy's all right.
Check out this tank.
This is fucking nuts." They're all dressed like Walter White from Breaking Bad.
I know. I actually was kind of dressed like these guys.
Yeah, dude. They have nice like baggy t-shirt tucked into regular fit jeans and then boots.
Yeah,
Very good.
classic look. It does look like a Cybertruck.
Yeah.
A bit.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, that's crazy. They don't have a normal picture. They don't have like a picture of just like the blueprint, or you know what I mean?
They're just like, fuck. The only one we have is these three guys.
This is a Facebook cover photo.
Yeah.
Me and the boys.
The BTR is cool too. I just went to that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a copy of the BTR, but they made it in Algeria, so they can't call it that. And they used it for like murdering civilians or something. Damn.
Wow.
Wow, this is fucking sick.
Wow.
Oh, the reason why they had to do it is because in the Algerian Civil War, major Western powers suspended their arms deliveries. So this is something that they came up with because the West, which is like U.S., Europe, obviously, like said like you can't have weapons anymore because you're abusing the power.
Huh.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow. The Algerian Civil War, known as in Algeria as the Black Decade.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god.
It ended in 2002. They were for 10 years. It was unlivable.
People don't really talk about that
Damn.
as much.
I know nothing about that.
It's Zia's Black Apple decade.
Damn.
It successfully crushed. I don't like how it said that. Successfully crushed the Islamist movement.
Oh no. It's like you can tell somebody wrote it from a certain perspective. I'm gonna kind of go down to. Oh, it's been referred to as the Dirty War.
The Dirty War.
Wow.
Getting a BCL M5 and go get in the Dirty War.
Children were widely used, particularly by the rebel groups.
They had the BCL filled with little kids.
This article is very like you can tell that it's like Islamist targeted journalists. Like it's like it's like the rebel group did the bad thing. The rebel group did the bad thing. They got crushed. You know what I mean?
So the rebels were the ones that got crushed.
Well, yeah, or at the very least, or the government seems to have written this.
The history is written by the victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! It initially appeared the government had crushed it, but armed groups emerged to declare jihad.
Oh damn.
I don't know. It's not clear to me what happened. Result: Algerian government victory. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this article that's up now, the All India one, it looks like it's an Indian Socialist Party.
Yeah. We were saying that. Yeah. The flag is sick. You gotta check out the flag. If you go down.
It's also in the peasants' wing. Oh.
I like that flag a lot.
Dude, I want this in my
That's
house.
awesome.
This is crazy.
This is by far, just for reference for everyone listening, like the other Wikipedia articles we've got have been pretty short. This is a massively long one.
Oh, yeah. When this is on YouTube, I have the screen recording so people can see the whole article.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
yeah.
this is like, I'm just scrolling it. I'm like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
this is one of those things where it's like there would be a reason to go on this article and read it.
Yeah.
Versus like other articles, it's like, well, who are these for? There's no audience.
It was founded by a movie star.
Really? That's this guy.
Yeah. Dr. M.G. Ramachandran.
So he's kind of like, who's that dude? He's in a bunch of '80s movies, and he's in Hot Tub Time Machine, but now he's woke. Fuck, I don't know. He's the guy who holds the boombox over his head.
I don't know.
Oh.
What's that?
He's a politician?
No, he's an actor, but he's like a socialist now. I forget his name. I'll find it.
Hot Tub Time.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie, but I forget who the hell said it.
It's like the main guy, John something.
John Cusack. Oh, right, like who's going on? Yeah.
John Cusack's like socialist now. There's kind of the John Cusack.
He is.
Wow.
What about John Cusack? Oh, cool.
Yeah, they really are putting Dr. M.G. and Ramachandran on everything. Oh no, there's several guys that all kind of look like the same guy. In terms of they're just all old men with sunglasses.
Wow.
Is this so this is a regional thing, but what's the region?
Tamil's the main region where this has power, but they're also active in different areas.
Southernmost state of India. That's like
Yeah. I like this. There's a section called Expulsion of O. Panir Selvam.
Oh yeah.
They expelled some guy in 2022.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite say why, for anti-party activities.
Oh, I looked up. There's a different expulsion. I was trying to get to the expulsion. I went to a different expulsion of VK.
But supporters of this guy and then somebody named Palani Swami threw stones, bottles, and plastic chairs at each other and damaged vehicles.
Oh, that rules.
And overall, 47 people were injured.
What the fuck? Oh,
this is one of the things where there's so much shit happening all the time, all around the world.
Yeah. How do you even start a political party? Like this guy founded it. Does he just do that?
Yeah. Well, they're doing it. I think. Well, when you have a parliamentary system, because Nigel Farage kind of did that in the UK with UKIP, and then the other party now that's going to be in power. But it's I think it's in a parliamentary system, it's much easier to start a political party.
Right. Yeah.
Because you just a branch off of another one, but I feel like he started pretty early. You kind of got to go back to the 60s or something. But yeah, they're still actively doing stuff.
And what do they? Are they in power at all?
A little bit. No, it looks like they've been losing. Oh no, that's in the past. Wait, I can't tell.
Okay, they have 60. Well, yeah, they have 62 seats in.
It's the most successful political outfit in the state's history.
Okay, well there you go.
So they've done well historically, but currently they are the opposition leaders, it seems.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I should have immediately embraced that last person as a steampunk fellow, as a fellow in arms.
It is one of those articles where it's too detailed, so I can't even tell what's happening.
I know. Should we get next one?
Yeah. I would vote for this party if I was in India. That's my statement on this article.
Okay, I got one. Wow, and it's Canadian.
Oh.
Saint Combe.
What?
Quebec.
Does it spell out the word saint?
Saint and then C-O-M-E.
Oh, yeah. Combe.
Do you know this place?
I do not. It's tiny. 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Wow, where is it in Quebec?
French as first language, 96%.
Damn, this is like what we were talking about the other day. Right.
Wait, why is Mont Tremblant National Park is nearby?
Okay.
Private dwellings occupied by usual residents, 1,003. Oh, no. Yeah, 1,319.
Yeah, 96% is crazy.
Oh, it's only like an hour and a half away from Montreal, so it's pretty much a Montreal suburb.
It looks like it's really close to the border with the U.S., unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's like the interesting fact that 90% of the population of Canada or something lives basically on the border, because all the major cities are on the border.
Oh yeah. Well, if you go too far up, it's too cold, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Joliet High School. It is the sole Anglophone high school, but only has 265 students.
Damn. Yeah, it would be wild living in a place like this, because you'd be in a country that's English is the main language, but then in your specific town, it's nah.
Yeah.
We do our own thing.
Yeah, I always think that'd be fucked almost. You'd be kind of screwed, or not screwed, but you'd be forced to be insular. It's like being Amish or being
or
Hasidic or something, where you can't even access the outside world.
Yeah.
I remember going to Tim Hortons in Montreal and them getting bonjour, and I was I know they do it all the time if people go hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm in.
Oh, they gave that to you? Whenever I went to Montreal, I wanted them to speak French to me so bad because I had been doing Duolingo for like a year for French, and they refused. They're like, this fucking guy doesn't know shit. He was American as hell.
Yeah.
And then I went to one bar that was like deep, and there was our server only spoke French pretty much, which was cool.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, I wanted to speak French, it wouldn't let me.
French as their only language is kind of
Yeah. Or so, I think they have to say bonjour first.
Really?
I think that's a rule, or like, because like I think every like service worker like does that. Like,
Oh, Benny, you gotta watch out, my cat's mean.
the interesting thing is like flying like on Canadian Airlines. Like when I flew here, I took Air Canada,
Oh yeah.
and then so they have to do everything in French and English. But then when they do the landing of landing into New York, they're like, "Hey, welcome to New York," da 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 da, and then they're like, "Bienvenue, New York City," or whatever, and they do the whole like spiel in like French. I was like, is there anyone like? I was like, is there literally anyone on this plane that needs this? You know what I mean? Like, who is this for? Like, just because it happens to be a Canadian airline, you know?
That's like Donald Trump would use that as propaganda, where they're forcing them to speak French on the planes. That's my Trump impression, by the way. That was the full bore. Yeah.
This town looks quaint, by the way.
Yeah, my thing is, I feel like in a country that if you have English and French, you would probably know English usually. The fact that people only know French is crazy.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I think the French are fine people, though. It's my personal stake.
Mm-hmm.
The population went up from 2016 to 2021 by 17.8%.
Oh, they have a website.
Whoa.
I'm going to the website.
Hey, what? What about nuts?
Oh, Saint Com, a rhythm that
Yeah,
tradition.
it's kind of called Saint Com. Right?
Income.
It's called Saint Com.
Oh, join our pool.
Is the website in French?
Yeah.
Oh, we should go. They're having a pancake breakfast.
Events. Are they really?
I think so.
Oh, yeah, this website's
Déjeuner.
nice.
Oh yeah, they're having a pancake breakfast. Déjeuner, de chavet de pomme.
I like in France. There's like what's breakfast? Déjeuner, and then there's like or no, the lunch is déjeuner, and then breakfast is petit déjeuner.
Petit déjeuner.
Yeah, it's like a little lunch.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
They got a good website for 2,000 people.
Yeah, they got records.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's
That's
making
like
me...
too good of a website.
Yeah.
That's kind of awesome. Good for them.
I think it's very funny. They're having a garage sale, but in France it sounds so fancy.
Yeah. This is really like there's a garage sale and it's got this photo that's like someone flipping through records.
Oh yeah,
This is really cool. Very well done. Their branding's amazing. Shout out.
If you're in Montreal, oh, there's a little fishing vibe too. This is nice.
This is great.
Oh shit, I gotta hit record on it.
Crazy. Your cat's.
Yeah, he's pretty mean. Is he stuck?
He's a little.
No.
No.
Yeah.
But he was just like.
He's like, you're not allergic to cats, right?
No.
Oh, okay. He's like shedding right now, and before you guys came over, I had to wipe down that chair from all the hair, and there's literally like a fistful.
Oh my god.
It's kind of nice. It was soft hair. I think it's cool.
I'm gently allergic, but I take a little pill every day.
Oh yeah. We can probably do a couple more and then finish up. I gotta submit something by midnight for
that's
the fucking
right.
club video
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
That's right.
So I'll do one more. 1940 birthday honors, New Zealand. The 1940 King's Birthday Honors in New Zealand celebrate the official birthday of King George VI, with appointments made by the King to various orders and honors in recognition of war service by New Zealanders. What war could that have
What the
been?
fuck is this story? What is this?
They're recipients of honors, so they did a bunch of stuff in a war. I don't know what war. Like, is the Emu War? Is that in New Zealand where they fought emus, or is that Australia?
I think it might have gone in Australia.
Oh, okay.
But also, like, it's just meaning like the king's birthday, 1940. Hold on, let me look up like 1939.
I think it's the King's birthday every year. Yeah, it's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
The 1940s is a coincidence, but every year on his birthday.
Yeah, they highlight good works.
Yeah, that's kind of sucks for his birthday, right? Your birthday's all about other people.
Yeah, what the hell?
Random people in New Zealand who you don't even fucking know.
He's the most generous guy alive.
Yeah. Is King? This comes up a lot. Is King George the one that was a Nazi or no? No, he's good. He's good.
Well, he's awesome. He's giving out honors.
yeah.
He's good. He was the emperor of India.
Yeah, he was the guy who said, "Actually, we got to chill out, man. Gandhi, you're right, bro."
Is that right? Is that how
I
that went?
I don't know if that's true at all. I don't know. There's just one dude. I forget which guy it is. It's the British king that that abdicated the throne because he married a normal person. But he also, the other reason he abdicated the throne is he was also like a legitimate Nazi and like supported Hitler in England.
Oh wow.
So they made him abdicate, and then they came up with the other thing later because you can marry whoever you know what I mean.
Right.
Oh, this is the dude that the King's Speech is based on.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's the guy with the stutter.
Did you guys see that movie?
I did.
Back in the day, yeah.
People, I saw a bunch of a Twitter thread on it recently where people were talking like, it actually sucks. It's one of the worst Best Picture winners ever, and I was like, I think it was pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
But it's not like in high school. I think I did remember posting a Facebook status that was like, Social Network should have won.
Oh, that's true. The Social Network is probably one of the best movies ever.
Yeah, it's great. It's one of my favorite. Yeah.
It's also like, who the fuck cares about the struggles of like the king?
It's
He's a stutter. I don't know.
I know, but
it's
like, what about another guy with a stutter? What about anybody else with a stutter? Why is that? You know what I mean? It's royalty porn.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
if you had to give a speech with no stutter, else England would have lost World War II.
Oh, I see what you're saying. But I don't know.
Because everyone would have heard Hitler yelling with no stutter, but well, that's clearly the guy with the confidence. He's great. That's really the subplot. So Hitler's a better public speaker than this guy. They kind of got him wrong because who they play? I forget who they got to play him in the movie.
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth. This guy does not look like Colin Firth. He's more handsome.
Huh.
I think Colin Firth's handsome, by the way, but
yeah,
this guy King George, he's very handsome.
He's very handsome, but then I'm looking at another photo of him, and it also says that was described as easily frightened and somewhat prone to tears. And I'm like, oh, this dude's like really shy. He's a shy king. Well, dude. And then I also looked down and it goes Rain. He goes reluctant king. He seemed like he didn't want to do it.
I think it would suck. I mean, well, because the thing is, if you're in the monarchy but you're not king, you essentially just get to be a rich guy and do whatever you want. But if you're king, especially at this time, you actually have to like be in charge of shit. And it was a really bad time in the world. Yeah. But yeah, easily frightened is probably the worst trait you could ever have as a kid. Easily frightened is fucking nuts.
And also, that's like the thing is like, he was described as easily frightened. That's the first thing people say about you. You get scared easy.
And the second one is that you're prone to tears.
Prone to tears? You're crying and cowering in the corner. Jesus Christ, it's crazy.
What if they're like they saw him do that as like a little kid, and they're like, that's what his whole reign was like that.
He loves toys.
Yeah, he was the last emperor of India, so that means he was the guy who was like, well, that's fine. He was the guy who was like, okay.
I don't know but they had to do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yes. No, I don't think he's a good guy.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I was going down the page. I was like, who's king now?
Oh, it's that King Charles. Yeah.
Yeah. Not for long.
So wait, so the guy who was on the Epstein Island, who was the prince, that was Queen Elizabeth's husband?
Wasn't that Albert? Or
Prince Philip. Oh.
I thought that was
Yeah, Prince Albert, the guy who got his penis pierced.
I actually have no idea. Who was it? Charles?
Yeah, Philip was the guy on the island.
Who is he?
I think he was Queen Elizabeth's husband. No, he wasn't.
Oh.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Maybe it was Queen Elizabeth's oldest son, maybe.
Huh.
Was he your husband? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I gotta look it up now.
Heir apparent. William. Do you know that the
He
royal
also looks like shit.
Oh yeah. Do you know that the royal family has like $1 trillion?
Oh yeah.
Like people don't think about how them being the richest family, the richest people in the world, because it's like it's not like a single one of them has the trillion, but as a collective like holding as like a company / dynasty / family, they have $1 trillion.
Yeah, which is more than like the market cap of like any company, pretty much. I mean,
Yeah.
there are a couple
Yeah.
$1 trillion companies now, but
Because like that, I mean, they like, you know, they own companies.
well, they own
Like-
land. They're like
Yeah.
the largest landlords in the world, and they own places and banks. Yeah, Prince Philip
Yeah.
was the husband of Queen Elizabeth, and he was also the Epstein Island guy,
Wow.
Prince
which
Philip?
is crazy. Yeah,
Hmm.
that I don't know how you do both.
Wait, really? He was the Epstein Island guy?
He was handsome
Yeah.
back in the day.
That's so
but,
weird.
Like, oh my god. Like,
Yeah, he was also like
Crazy,
one of the
crazy.
main guys that people were like, he's a predator, like worse than the other ones.
Oh, dude, his profile picture. That picture looks creepy as fuck.
he's creepy.
I saw that guy
he was
in a movie,
99.
Like, he did it.
Well, he lived to like almost 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
Yep.
I was just saying blood.
Okay, we can cut it off there if you guys want. If you guys cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sick. Thank you guys so much for doing it. Do you guys have anything to promote to my 20 listeners?
In theory, we're gonna make a sketch, so check that out.
Yeah, check it out.
Sick. Yeah, thank you so much for doing it. I really appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Thanks,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.